Okay, so I've been scouting for a possible camera trap, and I'm going to set up two trail cameras now just to see if anything's in the area. I've just located, I think this is probably a good place anyway to pop on here and look down beyond there. Then I've got another one behind me already set up. So I'm going to go through the setup now with this one. So this is the where I'm going to put it. I'm going to mount it onto here, pointing down that direction. So I'll just get the camera, start mounting it. Okay, so this is the Cam Park trail camera in its little protective pocket which I put it in, which is Velcro, comes with it. And on here I've got a small rig clamp. I'll just go to the small rig clamp, show the small rig clamp, and you can see it's just a small rig clamp, and it bolts to absolutely anywhere I want to bolt to. So that's what I'll be using. Okay, so we've got the Cam Park T80. This is one of the 1080 versions, and I'm going to pop it onto here. So I'm going to pop it onto here now. So I'm just going to screw it onto there, and that allows me to use this bracket here where you can any angle you like. Okay, so I'm going to switch it on, let it power up. While it's powering up, I'm going to turn my phone on. Okay, so now I've got the Cam Park trail camera open. I'm going to press the up pairing button, and then the Wi-Fi signal comes on. I'm going to get my phone, and I'm going to go into Wi-Fi, and it should appear in a short while. Cam Park T80. We're just waiting for it to, and there's a little tick there which shows it's talking to it, so we can switch it off. We can now go into the Cam Park app, which is this app there. So you can see now it's the Hunting Pro Camera Pro, and we'll just wait for it to confirm. That's it, it's come on. So now I press the skip button, press the plus button, and the tick will come, and then if I shut the camera door now, everywhere we look through the camera door, so I look through the camera door now, you can see now on the camera door where the camera looks. If I put my hand in front of the camera, you can see the camera, there's my hand. So it allows you now to position it in the correct position. Okay, so that's the phone there. You can see the phone, you can see what it is. I just want to light, if you can see now where the bag is, I want to now line it up. So I want to line it up, that's about 10 feet away, and that's where I want it to be. So if I line that up to there, so now I'm looking through the app, looking through the trail camera, and that's what I'm seeing now. So I can see exactly where the camera's pointing at, and that's exactly where I want it. So that's all good to go now. So looking from the view from where the trail camera is, this is the view which is the trail camera seeing. So that's about 10 feet away from the camera. I've got one off in the behind. I've got one behind the bag, another 20 feet behind that. So I'll just take you to that one. So I'm covering two entrances to this little area here. So I'll just take you to that area there now. So that's the other trail camera, which is covering about 20 feet away from the one on the other side. The other one is just over there, and this one is covering these areas down here. So we've got another path treading down here, and it's beside a little brook here. We've had otters here before, so I'm going to leave it here for about 4 days and see what we get. I've had the trail cameras out for about 5 weeks now in another area to trying to catch the tawny owls. But unfortunately they've gone down at the moment, so I'm thinking they're either on chicks and eggs, so they've not been around for 5 weeks, it's been 5 weeks now. And just where I've showed you down here, so this area down here, which I'm now walking to, which is just the side of where the trail cameras are, down in the water, there's a, I don't know if you can see through the, there's actually a cast iron pipe. So this is the brook at the side of the trail cams, and if you look in the bottom there, you can just see maybe a cast iron pipe. The water level is normally below that level there, and the tawny owls last year and the year before were sitting on that pipe and diving in the middle of the night bathing. So I'm guessing they'll not be long for the back. So we'll just keep our fingers crossed and hope that what we'll do is we get them in the next couple of weeks. So I'm going to leave these cameras here to see if anything about in this area. It's Monday today, so I'll pop back Thursday, see if anything's been come through the area, and hopefully the river will have gone down by then, and maybe I can pop one down because we get otters up and down here. So that's the trail cameras out, and we're scouting for an area to camera trap, and we think we found it. So we'll wait and see the results from these trail cams and see what we get. So I'll report back in a few days. Okay, I've got back to the trail cams, and I'm just going to have a little look inside them. So I'm going to have a quick look inside them. Turn it back on. And let's have a look what we've got. So I'm just going to have a quick flick through this and have a quick look what we've got. Rats. Badger. Yeah, little one of a badger there just running off to the side, so the badger's been through. It has been a week, I'd expect a bit of activity, but... Oh. We got a little muntjac. I'll just stop that and bring the camera over. Okay, so when I was arriving today, I was coming through the meadow, coming through the fields, and I found a goose. This is the goose I found down here. It looks to me like it's been shot. It looks like it's at least a week old. Looks like the magpies have had the eyes. There's quite a lot of geese in this area. There's quite a lot of crops in the area, so they actually come and feed off the crops. And there is a bird scarer. You might hear a bird scarer go off in a minute to frighten these geese. So I'm thinking somebody has took a pot shot at this over there, and they winged it, and it's landed down in this area, maybe a quarter of a mile away or whatever, way away, and it's landed and it's perished. But anyway, it looks like it's been down here about a week. It was actually over there, and I brought it down here, and I'm actually going to put it down for 24 hours, peg it down, and see if the foxes or even the badgers come, because I have put roadkill, which I found before a couple of years ago, and put it down, and the badgers have come and taken it. I've got that on trail cam. So if you're given a goose, use it. So yeah, so I'll put it down and peg it down, see if the foxes come for it or even the badgers. So I shall put this down 24 hours. I'll be back again tomorrow to remove it and put my camera trap down, my full DSLR and the light system. So I'm going to put it down for 24 hours, see what comes. So I've got the goose, I've tethered its leg, and I've tethered it with some cord across, some wire across here, so it's in this area here. I've got it covered with a trail camera above it, looking down at it. So I'm going to see if the fox comes and takes it, or the badger, or see what happens with it. So I'm going to leave it for at least 24 hours before I set my full-blown camera trap up. But if I just take you to the brook now. Okay, so I'm walking down the brook now. Just entered the water, and this is where we very often get the otters travelling up and down here for the fish. Because these fishing lakes around in these areas. So what I've gone and done this time is I've gone and set up a little trail camera here, this one here, and I've got it going over this area here. It's actually pointing to the goose, but it's across this water here, and I can see some pad prints down here. So I'm thinking they could, the weather, the rain's going to wash them about now, so it could be otter prints. So, and down in this area here, there's a cast iron bar here, and this is where the tawny owls bring the chicks to bathe at night. Of course, I've not seen them yet this year, but I'll got some footage and I'll pop it up on here or here, which was last year, where there was coming at this very spot here when it was red hot, and there was bathing in the water. Fantastic. So I'll put that on the video so you can see that here. So I want to see if anything's crossing. I used to call this the badger crossing, because virtually every night the badgers just come down here, go up here and back down every night. Of course they don't do it now, but it's took the name as badger crossing. I refer to this as the badger crossing. So we're going to put it out, the trail cam, and see what happens now. So I'm going to leave it 24 hours, maybe 48 hours, and come back and see what activity we may have had here, and see what's happened to the goose. I will bring me camera trap and replacing this for a camera trap, and then I'm away for 5 days on my jollies. So while I'm away, it'll be exciting to see if anything's actually gone through and I've caught anything. So that's where I am at this moment in time. So I'll be back in 24/48 hours to see what's happening with this little brook and with that goose.